I should have used sun lotion. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to put those chemicals on my skin. I think there's a better solution, much better solution, and that is okay, so yesterday I was out on a bicycle. I'm here in Cairns, Australia. It's tropical, it's hot, the sun is fierce, and I was out on my bike and I was exposed to the sun for a little bit too long. So I ended up getting a little bit of a burn. You can't really see it, I think. Just slightly reddish on my shoulders and my arms. And so that's a little bit of a burn, basically. So, what should I have done differently, first of all, and what to do about it now? Some people will probably say that, I should have used sun lotion. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to put those chemicals on my skin. I think there's a better solution, much better solution, and that is avoiding getting burned. I mean, I should have seen that I was getting burned or realized it because I'm coming now from Norway. I've been in Norway for, almost 5 months or so, and bam, suddenly I'm in the tropics. The sun is much stronger, obviously. I left Norway in October, the sun is weak. So my skin has now to build up a tolerance. That's something I have to work on for the next few weeks. And building up a tolerance towards the sun is essentially the same as getting a tan. The tan is your protection against the sun. The darker your skin, the less of the UV radiation you will absorb. Okay, so that also means, of course, that the darker you have, the more tan you have, or if you have got darker skin, you have to expose yourself to more sunlight to get the same amount of benefit, or vitamin D. That's just a side note there, but okay. So I should have really noticed that I was getting burned and then get out of the sun, get into the shade, or put on a long sleeve shirt, just protect yourself. That's what I should have done, but I didn't, so I got burned. And as soon as you see the slightest sign of burn, like just slightly red or just feeling slightly tender, you're already burned. So you don't want to get to that point ever. That's when the sun is dangerous, okay? People are scared of the sun. That's when the sun gets dangerous, when you get burned, okay? That's when you can theoretically get cancer, and the more you get burned, the more you damage your skin, the more you mutate cells, and mutated cells there can get cancerous. Okay, so that's what I should have done. I should have gotten out of the sun in time, but I didn't. I got burned. What do I do about it now? Well, number one thing would be to minimize exposure. I will not get into the sun today, or at least I'll avoid getting my burnt areas into the sun. So I'll stay in the shade, and if I have to go out in the sun, which I do today, I'll put on a long sleeve shirt. A shirt that covers my shoulders, covers my arms, covers the areas that I've burned. By wearing long sleeve clothing, we protect ourselves against the sun. Eventually, this is gonna heal, and it's gonna be stronger. Darker skin, I got more tan going, and over time I'll build up that tan and I won't have to wear a long sleeve shirt anymore. I'll just go around shirtless all the time, no problem. But until then, I will moderate the amount of sun exposure that I get by spending time in the sun, monitoring my skin, and right before I get burned, I'll put on a long sleeve shirt or get out of the sun. Now, I am burnt, which means my skin has now to heal. And optimum conditions for healing is, of course, just the same conditions as everyday health. You make sure you're properly hydrated, you get enough sleep, you get enough rest, you eat a healthy raw food diet, of fresh fruits full of antioxidants, full of vitamins, minerals, carbohydrates, fats, proteins. Everything we need is in the fruit. So, like always, cultivate health, and your body will heal at the fastest rate possible. There's really no need to apply things or reduce the inflammation. You don't want to reduce the inflammation. The inflammation is the healing process. So just allow your body to heal, allow your burn to heal, make sure it doesn't get further damaged by protecting yourself, and for the future, just remember, don't get burned, and avoid getting burned by getting into the shade when it's necessary, putting on clothing, putting on a hat, whatever's necessary, and then over time you get a tolerance, you get tan. That's how it works. So no need for special lotions, sunblocks. unless I guess you're like, I have to be out in sun. Let's say you're surfing and it's like, I'm gonna be out for 3 hours even though my skin can't tolerate it. I guess that's a compromise in health, and I guess you would have to put on sun lotion. You know, we make compromises, but personally I prefer not to do that, and I don't have a need to be out in the sun no matter what at the moment, so I'll just regulate it with clothing and staying in the shade. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in the raw food diet, you can check out our free ebooklet, How to Get Started with the Raw Food Diet, on our website, sweetnaturalliving.com. If you want health coaching, we offer that as well. And of course we also have a free FAQ on our website and a little bit of stuff like that, so go check that out. In the meantime, enjoy the sun, don't be scared of it, but respect it and realize that you can only tolerate so much, and you have to be aware, you have to look at yourself, you have to feel yourself, you have to be like, how's this going? And then take the necessary steps. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you around.